right, welcome to the new entranceway of the foyer, the vestibule of our new building at Bible Believers Baptist Church. This is the contractor and also one of our trustees, as well as a teacher in the Bible Doctrine Institute, Brother Holland. And we'll have him just sort of take you through, show you where we are, and give you an idea of where we are currently and what we need to finish up so we can get a temporary occupancy license to get in here before the Jubilee. So we just thought it'd be time to give you a little bit of an update. So Brother Holland, you take us from stem to stern.
So we're currently in the vestibule, as the preacher said. You'll notice we've got all of the exterior doors, windows, the storefront openings are in. The barrel vault in the center of the vestibule is framed. And then once we get approval on the second floor, we'll wind up putting the King James Bible with a sword through it like we have in our existing building up there. And so that's the vestibule of the building right now. And if you want to follow me, we'll go through and I'll take you into what will be the sanctuary. You can see in the sanctuary we currently have all of the drywall hung, all of the electricals installed, all of the fire alarm systems been installed. The ductwork is about 50% roughed in right now, and the sprinkler system is about 75% roughed in. They should be getting an inspection in the next couple of weeks. Once the ductwork and everything is finished above it, we'll have the ductwork installed and then get the platform framed. And then, Lord willing, we've got carpet coming in August and pews coming in September. There'll be 12 of these columns around the inside of the sanctuary. And you can see, we'll walk over there and I'll show it to you. There's going to be a mock-up of Scripture on the top of the column going up there that you'll have different Bible verses on top as a capital on top of these. You can kind of see a mock-up right now.
It's hard to imagine the size of this building, which would probably hold about 4 of our current sanctuaries in
Correct.
This one sanctuary, but the platform will actually come out to about this far from where the arch is in the back door. It's similar to a clamshell. There'll be pews over on this side, and then here, and then of course a center aisle, and then here, so that it's a little bit of a surrounded type of an area. That's how the building's been designed, to be able to allow us to get the biggest portion of the people downstairs. But once the pews go in with proper spacing and those kind of things, that's one of the things that will make this building so unique, is everybody will be here, but you won't be very far from where the pulpit is to be toward, even if you're sitting in the very back row.
All right, well, we're going to go back out here to the vestibule, and I'll kind of give you a little bit of a picture, an idea of what's happening around the sanctuary. And let me mention this, one of the things we've got going on in here, there's still a lot of decorating that's got to be done, which Miss Peacock is handling that. And, you know, if you've been in our existing building, you know how wonderful that is. And so I'm excited to see what she's going to do in this building. We've got some stacked stone that's going to go here on this wall, and then we've got some finishes inside of this vault up top that I showed you earlier that will be kind of just dress it up, and you'll have some uplighting in there and those kind of things to accent that barrel vault and that ceiling. To my immediate right, you have a room that'll be the men's prayer room. So on Sunday mornings, instead of the men having to go outside, they'll have a dedicated room they'll be able to go to gather for prayer. On the left-hand side here, we'll have the ladies' prayer room / bridal room. But also the ladies can gather here on Sunday mornings. It's been a real blessing to see the number of ladies gathering for prayer on Sunday mornings since Preacher and Miss Carol and some of those ladies have instituted that, and so give them their own space. To my right, you'll have the kids' cry room. You'll have 2 windows that'll be soundproof that look into the sanctuary. This will start kind of our Sunday school wing. This room here will be a Sunday school room on my left. But then as we move down this hallway, you've got 2 more Sunday school rooms. So all of our younger kids will be able to be on the first floor for Sunday school. So this is the infant nursery right here. So I think that's anybody under 18 months. They'll have a nice nursery. This is about 3 times the size of our existing infant nursery. There will be a counter that starts here and wraps around for parents to be able to check their kids into the nursery. So you'll have infant nursery on your left, and you'll have the toddler nursery on the right. Above me, we've got most of the ductwork installed on the first floor.
I see you got all the rest of your plumbing stuff in, looks like.
All the plumbing has been installed, and the sprinkler system has just some minor things to finish the rough in on that. Lord willing, we should be hanging drywall on most of this section that you've just seen in the next week to week and a half. And we'll have all the drywall up and closed up, and we'll be starting finishes on the walls. And then as you move back here, you'll have this wing will be to the administrative offices. The preacher will have an office over here to my right. The church administrator, Miss Peacock, will have an office there. We've got a conference room, and then Brother Sam has an office on the end of this hallway. So those are the administrative offices. Those will be finished at a little bit later date while we're trying to get the main goal right now is for us to get into the sanctuary and get that finished. And then here we're at the rear entrance of the northwest corner of the building. So you got two entrances back here, come off of our current parking lot and the new parking lot to get into the building. And you've got a ladies' restroom, a men's restroom, and then a family restroom so that everybody has access to get to facilities, water fountain. Like I said, all of the lighting on the first floor is in, so we've got all the lighting to finish these rooms out. We still have to get the vertical lighting up top for some of these vestibule areas, but we're really moving along really well with where we're at. And then as you go through here, you would enter into what will be our fellowship hall in the future. So we'll be able to seat between the first floor and second floor about 500 people in our fellowship hall before you get to standing room only. So 500 seats at round tables. And we have about 15,000 square feet on the second floor that still has to be completed. And in that second floor, we still have to do all the same things you saw on the first floor, with the addition of adding an elevator that'll have to go in at some point in time. And we also have a walkover that'll go in from the existing building of the fellowship hall to this building. But we still have to put in the fire sprinkler systems up here, the plumbing up here, the electrical up here, the fire alarm system, drywall, ceilings, paint, flooring, all of those kind of things we did on the first floor, we have to duplicate on the second floor in order to finish the project to get us a final CO to where the whole building can be occupied. So even though the project's moving along really well, there's still a long way to go, and we've got a lot of things we've got to get done in here in order to finish the project. But that kind of gives you a scope of where we're at here at Bible Believers Baptist Church, and I hope you've enjoyed the tour.